Massive injury update as Leny Yoro returns to individual training for Manchester United. Big progress that I'm going to give you perspective on how exactly this is a big update concerning the future of Manchester United and how timely it will be when this boy indeed returns to full fitness. Welcome to the United Sport. My name is Webb and let's get into it talking Manchester United and Leny Yoro. Now, the latest that has come through, he first posted it on his Instagram. Leny Yoro has confirmed that he will soon be back fully fit. His progress in terms of recovering from injury is going pretty well, I should say, because a few weeks ago, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, when he posted a video of himself running on the treadmill. Now, it has been confirmed that he's back training on grass. Now, that is a significant step in the recovery of any player. So, Yoro is now training on grass, and that means that very soon the next step now in his progress should be him returning to training with his teammates. Now, when that happens, then he will certainly be nearly ready to go. So that's a big, significant update there because, first of all, Leny Yoro is a very important player. If you look at the Man United backline, we are seeing now Delete proving to be an important player. Crucial new signing beginning to settle in, earning the love and support of the supporters. Now it's a matter of Leny Yoro too becoming fit, steps up his game, and he will be as well. A fan favorite already. I think many a Man United supporter have shown great love for Yoro. Now I'm going to show you what the probable starting 11 for Man United could be when Leny Yoro returns with all players fit. It is looking highly likely that, of course, Manuel Ugarte is still on his in his process. This process is still going on to get him to fit in fully. He's not now an out-and-out starter, but I think the starting 11 for Man United now, as it is, with Yoro back in the squad, might look. Of course, I beg your pardon. He's not really back in the squad. He's back to full fitness. I'm just saying when he returns fully and joins the squad and available for selection, for me, this is what I feel like the starting 11 could look like in the coming days. Hmm? Would have, of course, Andrew Nana in goal. I want to show it to you. I'm just editing it a little bit. There you go. So this is what I think we shall look like when this boy is back. And I'm going to give you my explanation as to why this could be so. Because there you go. So look at that. With Yoro back and fit, I'm thinking Mathis Delete should move to the left of the central defense. Leny Yoro takes up the right-hand side of the central defense, like that. I think Mazraoui is ahead of Dalot. I'm thinking Licha can be maintained on the left because we are not about to have Luke Shaw and Maurizio really fully back and returning to full contention. They have been out for so long. In the middle, when Kobe returns, let's assume Kobe is not there yet, as it is now. Ugarte, Casemiro, then Bruno in 10, Højlund up top. Rashford has earned his place as it is so far. I think it's difficult. It wouldn't make a lot of sense for Rashford to be rested now because he's only trying now to rediscover himself and find his form and fitness. Then Garnacho on this side, but also we want to build that partnership between our forwards. So we don't want to build it. To start building it, then we start spoiling it because my computer is sort of frozen. But there you go. This is the probable starting 11 for me with Yoro back, and this could take about. He's expected to be returning probably in November, early November. I think the rest of this month, the next 3 weeks in this month, he will not be in, but early November he should be able to return after that next international break. So I think for me, it's okay for us to plan ahead with him because I don't see him as a bench player. The thing with Yoro is that besides being young and physical, he brings that to the team. He's also highly technical. So for me, that his technical ability, a couple of that with Delete and his technical abilities, with Yoro's physique, Mazurau is also another highly technical player, proper bowler. Add Licha to that in the back, another technical player in the back line. My feeling is we'll start having a solid farm team that will then give us a good foundation to try and build the patterns that Eric Ten Hag wants to build when we are playing. Because this looks quite defensive on paper, but you see the 4 players who form our forwards have proved to us that they can be mobile, and that mobility is enough for us to cause pressure to any opponent. So for me, I think such a lineup would this could be for me. This for me could be our best starting 11. By the way, this for me could be our best starting 11 with all players fit. This could be our best starting 11, with the exception of course, Licha being on left back. But I'm saying that without planning for Malaysia and Luke Shaw. Of course, if Luke Shaw is there and 100% fit, certainly will take the left hand side of central defense. Licha, a technical coach could push him in the middle, or he would take the place of one of the 2 centre backs, because Licha is still, I'm not convinced that Licha is done and is still a bench player. But for me, this could be one of the next starting 11s we see in the next coming couple of months. Of course, when Kobe returns, you expect him to sneak into the middle, take the place of either Casemiro or Manuel Ugarte. This Man United, trust you me, should be able to beat any team. Honestly, in all fairness, this starting 11, replace Casemiro with Kobe or replace Ugarte with Kobe, whichever way you look at it, I think this starting 11 should be able to beat any team in the next coming months. So this is what we are trying to build. Of course, people can ask me about Amad Diallo and why he's not in the team. The reality is Garnacho and Rashford seem to be stepping up. It's no doubt that Garnacho and Rashford are ahead of Amad in terms of pecking order. Ahmad only got his chance when these two are not performing. If these two are performing, Ahmad will always be the backup, but he can still also come in and sneak into this starting 11 if he works hard and take the place of either Rashford or maybe Garnacho if he continues to be wasteful, like he can prove to be a few times. So that's for me a big boost. Even for the psychology of the players, I think in whichever way you look at it, I think the return to grass of Leny Yoro is a huge step in the right direction for Manchester United. So that's a bit of the biggest update that has come through. But also, Aaron Ramsdale has spoken about INEOS, and he said he believes they will do a tremendous job with Man United, though it will take time. I think there is no question about that. They will do a tremendous job and it will take time. Question is, will they have the time? Certainly they will, because they own the football, and they will not certainly sell their shares just because after 2 seasons things are not coming so fast for them. They are here to stay. So can as well just get used to that and back them, hoping that things will happen sooner rather than later. My name is Webb. This is the United of Sport. Like, share, and subscribe. And let me catch you later, fam.